Fauchagu Ye Olde Scots the Celtic podcast. Kimraha Huladunya, how is everyone? On today's show in Feuchamaich, Beagan, Gaelic, that's Let's Try Little Gaelic. Frustrated with Gaelic and Celtic history?
Part 4, the lordship.
In everyday Celtic ways. We're going to hear music from Julie Phallus, Ella Roberts, Clennett, Anna MacDonald, and Runrig. And in History of Ireland. On the 17th of October, 1171, King Henry landed at Waterford with a large army of at least 500 mounted knights and 4,000 men-at-arms and archers. Several siege towers were also shipped over, should he need to assault the Norman-held towns or others such as Cork and Limerick. If you're already a subscriber to the Ye Olde Scot YouTube channel and enjoy the variety of interesting videos and podcasts that we produce weekly, then you should join us on the Ye Olde Scot Facebook group. Not only do you get all the great videos you already enjoy, but so much more. Come and connect with your Celtic community here on Ye Olde Scot Facebook group. Learn the history of Gaelic songs as you learn to sing them. Gaelic and English lyrics are provided to give you a deeper understanding of the song, to guide you when you're learning, or just sit back and enjoy these beautiful songs. Welcome to Learn a Gaelic Song. Today's song is Hikimbatta. And I want to ask you, if you don't mind, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ye Olde Scot. Now, on with the program. Hikimbatta. The song that is that of a drowning woman, and a dialogue with the jealous woman who will not rescue her. A story is told about the song, and the story is much the same in Scotland as it is in Ireland. The woman who drowned was a married woman with young children. The jealous woman, a vain Idach, was either a neighbor or a servant to the married woman. They were out on the strand at low tide gathering seaweed and shellfish. They sat down to rest, and the jealous woman combed the other woman's hair. The married woman fell asleep, and the jealous woman entangled her hair with the seaweed, and when the tide came in, the married woman was trapped. She sang this song, as it is said that the jealous woman got away with her crime and took the other woman's place until one day the husband overheard her singing the drowned woman's song as a lullaby to the baby. Ooh, that's cruel. Alright. Remember, Gaelic at the top, English at the bottom. Get ready.
3, 2, 2.
Hikimbatta aliyoro alikamnalio Mahamad hayoro alikamnalio Bimadin aliyoro alikamnalio Smarhut raden hayoro alikamnalio Mochele down aliyoro alikamnalio Edraf bragat hayoro alikamnalio Zievat misha aliyoro alikamnalio Et ma vach hayoro alikamnalio Tokiat mi aliyoro alikamnalio Et naraven hayoro alikamnalio Marusken down aliyoro alikamnalio Snavna farakje hayoro alikamnalio Mochulin down aliyoro alikamnalio Mesknen garaking hayoro alikamnalio Mavraj erakaj aliyoro alikamnalio A mesnen gaya hayoro alikamnalio Chabendach tras aliyoro alikamnalio God kan draai mi hayoro alikamnalio Mian tuljask aliyoro alikamnalio Mian yung barnyo hayoro alikamnalio Sadi ella aliyoro alikamnalio Gama fashion hayoro alikamnalio you bliana alioro alicum nalio. Verega you hayoro alicum nalio. A fair bliana alioro alicum nalio. Nachel watch it hayoro alicum nalio. Gag me e alioro alicum nalio. As a hoolish hayoro alicum nalio. Yeri anoch alioro alicum nalio. Kier vad hayoro alicum nalio. Ma yer khanaya alioro alicum nalio. Aksuken sale hayoro alicum nalio. O ma valoch alioro alicum nalio. Ik ben niet hayoro alicum nalio. Skaki mishe alioro alicum nalio. Sinds get wat je hayoro alicum nalio. Hikimbatta alioro alicum nalio. Hikimbatta hayoro alicum nalio. Sievat mishe alioro alicum nalio. Et ma va hayoro alicum nalio. Hayoro alicum nalio.
Scottish Gaelic is native to the Gaels of Scotland. Scottish Gaelic developed out of the Old Irish, and learning this beautiful language can be a direct link to your Gaelic ancestors. Follow along in Feuchamaich Beagan Gaelic, and like I said, let's try a little Gaelic. Frustrated with Gaelic? An easy way to keep the Scottish Gaelic language alive is to keep it in your daily vocabulary. Little bits here and there to let those around you know how important it is to you. This is especially important if you have small children. They will have the benefits of learning another language and share a common link with you and your heritage. This week on Frustrated with Gaelic, we're going to talk about the body. This is part 6. Ceann, head. Udan, face. Súil, eyes. Súlan, eyes. Throne, your nose. Fusik, beard. Avach, neck. Felt, your hair. Cluis, ear. Cluisin, ears. Yet vehicle is your teeth. Bial is your mouth. Bila, lips. And Chenga, your tongue. Alright, continuing on with the body, we got Lav, hands. Lavin, hands. Garshin, arms. Cordic, fingers. Gulan, shoulder. And Drum, back. Alright, continuing on to the lower body. Continuing on with the body. Continuing on, we have Glún, which is knee. Cas, which is leg. Casan, which is legs. Ordak, which is toes. Crí, which is heart. Fuil, which is blood. And Enochin, which is the brain. Alright, things that affect the body. Phallus, sweat. Galar, disease. Chrav, the bone. Gu, a voice. Du, teardrop. Pean, pain. And Yon, injury.
Celtic history brings you the tales of the land, castles, warriors, heroes, legends, and customs that have created the rich, vibrant, and sometimes strange and wonderful history of the Celtic world.
Part 4: The Lordship. When the Stuart dynasty succeeded to the throne of Scotland in 1371, the chief of the clan Donald, John of Islay, had come to control a vast dominion in the west. These lands stretched far wider than the territories of early Dalriada. This is when John began to formally style himself the Lord of the Isles. During the period of lordship from 1350 to 1493, the entire Hebrides and the West Highland coastline formed a single Atlantic principality, and the lords of the Isles conducted their affairs and governed this dominion as independent rulers in the west. The greed for territory led them to challenge the Scottish crown for possession of the earldom of Ross, which they eventually acquired for a time. Adding the vast tract of land in the northwest Highlands increased their lands and the heir of the Scottish nobility. In maintaining their claim to independence, they exploited the political divisions within Scotland and the constant wars against England, frequently entering into conspiracy and alliance with the English kings. This policy of dealing with the English kings would eventually be Clan Donald's downfall. At the height of the greatness, the symptoms of decline were already becoming apparent as feudal impositions gradually undermined the early Celtic polity. In 1493, after an unsuccessful and ill-advised rebellion, John IV, Lord of the Isles, proved incapable of controlling the clansmen, and upon such excuse, the lordship was formally forfeited to the Scottish crown. This effectively removed the only focus of authority in the Western Isles. and the many clans of the lordship embarked on a policy of individual aggrandizement which encouraged the constant feuding and rendered them vulnerable to the predations of neighboring clans like the Campbells, and others who envied the fabled wealth of the Isles. After the grandson of the last lord died without heirs, the several branches of the clan Donald were never again united. The memory of their former greatness remains their inspiration to continue on, and today are the largest of the clans.
On my window pane, it's just another Glasgow night. The trees, oh, they throw shadows in the fire of those street lights. But I'm on the inside now, I'm on the inside looking out. And through all this glass and rain, I can barely make you and there's that rain on my window pane. It's just another, oh, another spring night. The wind, oh, it encircles us, strong arms through the night. But I'm on the inside now, and it's safe and warm tonight. And I'll count each raindrop as money in my hand. And there's still rain on my window pane. It seems now every night's the same. And I lie quietly counting teardrops through the rain. But I'm on the inside now, I'm protected from this rain. Even the shadows burn, and all my tears can't quench this flame. Even the shadows burn, and all my tears can't dry this flame. All my tears can't quench this flame. All my tears can't dry this one little flame.
Everyday Celtic Ways brings you the mythology, traditions, and customs that have created a unique and personal culture that still affects those that are Celtic and those that just love the Celtic world.
The Scottish hammer throw. A lot happens during this throw. Centrifugal forces build up as you wind up for the throw. You must keep your legs firmly planted and you must stay in control. So a lot happens prior to make this a good throw. The athlete wears knives on his boots to firmly plant his feet, or the forces he generates would lift them off the ground no matter how strong he is. He also uses tacky on his hands to help him keep his grip on the rattan handle. The rattan is a type of wood that bends without breaking and holds the tacky and allows a good firm grip. You must throw backwards over your shoulder, and that wood behind him is called the trig, and that's kind of like the toe board in modern throwing. He's not allowed to step over that, and he's not allowed to lift his foot up before he lets go of the hammer.
That old wind has come again. It says things only my heart can hear. I have known that someday I would leave. I've heard that song many times before. I am strong enough now to endure.
Top 11 Heritage. Now remember to check out my YouTube channel. It's got Celtic music, podcasts, Gaelic language, Gaelic song, Celtic history videos, plus lots more. And my Facebook group where you can give me your inputs and insights on all things Celtic.
Goodbye, Apple Baby. Washaweave.
Goodbye, everybody. But I'm going to let you go with a song.
Nachterig woon, klein foin, nachterig kar. Het torenig woon, maar koos lums en hem vas. Gun bogen dros is mosh ref kan je An nachterig woon, klein foin, achterig kar. Sna keiltje ne schier gen jaar in vrucht gebracht. Van Mientjens movianer ja wel wakane waar. Gietsene va fial en griaven kjatjeref senar. Skach buggen